If you have seen any of these viral products floating around the internet, then today is your lucky day because I'm gonna test them and give you my honest thoughts. There are some real like hits and misses out there, so let's see, shall we? Today's video is sponsored by Wild Deodorant. I've worked with Wild many times now, and I've used Wild Deodorant for the past, I think like 3 or 4 years. And still to this day, I have not touched another deodorant since I started using Wild, which is why I continue to work with them because I use them in my everyday life. So it just makes sense. And they have recently launched a refillable shower gel. This is a lovely example of how a brand new one comes in the box. And if maybe one of your New Year's resolutions is to reduce the amount of waste or make some small sustainable changes or cut down on your single-use plastic, then switching up your deodorant and your shower gel is such an easy swap. And they are kickstarting the year with some limited edition scents for their deodorant, so let me just show you quickly how they work. The new scents are sage and eucalyptus. This one is a very fresh scent. It kind of smells a little bit minty. I don't think there's mint in there, but oh there is eucalyptus and mint with lavender, patchouli and amber and cedarwood. That smells really nice. I like. We've got purple rain, which if I just read the notes, top notes cardamom, nutmeg, ambrette, heart of carrot seed and a creamy base of sandalwood, fig and amber / musky. This one smells a little bit more luxurious and perfumey. And then finally they've got linen and lilac, which is just a very nice comforting smell. Top notes of gentle linen accord, heart of lilac, lavender and jasmine, and base of amber, vanilla and musk. Those are some of my favorite kind of scents, so this one's probably my fave. And just in case you're new here, Wild is a natural deodorant. You get the aluminium cases which come in loads of different patterns and colors, and they quite often do limited edition ones. This one is a really pretty purple and it's got my name on the top. And then the little refills are actually compostable, so once you're done with this you can just chuck it into your compost bin or into your regular bin and it will break down. So you want to take the lid off, make sure that your case is wound fully all the way down to the bottom. If you have got a deodorant in there already, just twist it all the way to the left. Pinch the little side buttons, pull this bit off, pop your deodorant on the top there, and then just put the case back on until it clicks. Like that, and then your deodorant is good to go. Very easy to change, and then you just need a little swipe under each armpit. So if you are wanting to make a small change in 2024 by switching up your deodorant and you would like to try Wild, then you can use my discount code, which is SDL20. I will put it on the screen. It gets you 20% off the Wild website, and that is also valid on the shower gel, which I'll quickly speak about. So for the shower gel, you get the refillable bottle, and then this is the little insert that actually goes inside. And Wild have created the world's first 100% plastic-free shower gel. So this container is actually compostable. So there's no plastic liners on the inside of this. You literally just take off the lid like this. This is the coconut one, which actually smells heavenly. It smells so good. And then ideally at this point you've taken out the pump and unscrewed your bottle, and then you literally just pop your insert into there, screw the lid back on, and then you can twist on your pump. So again, if you were looking to reduce your single-use plastic in your bathroom, you can now get a refillable shower gel, which I think is really cool. So if you would like to check out the new shower gel, I will leave a link below, and by clicking the link you are also helping Wild plant trees with their partner on a mission. And you can use my code on this. You can actually use it on all of Wild's products, which is SDL20. It gets you 20% off. And thank you to Wild for working with me again. It is always a pleasure. The first thing I'm actually going to test, I want to put on now because I want to see if over the course of the video it plumps my lips like it says that it will. This is the NYX Duck Plump Extreme Sensation Plumping Gloss. I got the shade Nude Swings. I see what you did there. I also got one of the Fat Oil Slick Click things, but I think I'm going to try this in another video where I'm just testing new drugstore launches, so stay tuned for that. This is what it looks like. Let's open up. It actually looks like it's going to be really pigmented. It doesn't really smell of anything. It's got like a mild spicy scent. Why does it smell a bit like gingerbread to me? But like literally the most mild scent. I can barely smell anything. So as always with plumping glosses, there's never going to be a plumping gloss that's going to permanently alter the state of your lips. I did actually watch this YouTuber, Morgan Joyce, I think was her name, for years, and she used to use the Too Faced lip injection, and she said that she would use that every day and she felt like her lips actually like were plumped because of her using it every day. So I don't know, don't mark my words on that. So these are obviously my lips before. And I am wondering how similar this is going to be to the Maybelline Plumping Gloss, because that one is one of the spiciest glosses I have tried. Oh my god, it's very full pigment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I had not even applied it to my top lip yet. I just like did a little and I can already taste it in the back of my throat. I really like that colour. Oh my god, why can I taste it on my tongue? I didn't even get it on my tongue. I quite like to go over the edges a little bit. I can taste it. Like, why can I taste that in the back of my throat? So far, the level of spiciness feels quite similar to the Maybelline one. Like, it's already starting to tingle, and it's been on for maybe like, I don't know, 30 seconds. I'm gonna sit here and wait for a minute. I kind of love and hate the feeling of plumping glosses at the same time. Like, they are quite uncomfortable, but also sometimes I just like put them on my lips for fun when I'm just like around the house because I want to see the plumping effect. Okay, actually, because it is quite a thick gloss, like I've definitely put on too much. Like, look. It's doing that kind of gloopy thing. Wait, I had a bit of kitchen roll. I'm just gonna do that and get off the excess because it's going in my mouth. Yeah, it's definitely intensely spicy. Like my lips feel very hot. I feel like my face is kind of burning up a little bit. Oh, let me just try and do this. The actual texture of the gloss, oh, feels nice. As long as you don't put on too much. If you put on too much like I did at the start, it was really gloopy. But now that I've wiped some off, it's like not sticky. My lips aren't like sticking together, but just don't put too much on because otherwise you will end up with it in your mouth. Yeah, that's actually really spicy. It's really, like, you can really feel it. Rubbing my lips together, actually quite uncomfortable. I'm gonna carry on with my filming and like apply my makeup and we'll see how plump my lips get. The next viral product is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. And I've got to say, I've had so many requests to review this recently. I actually did test this already, maybe like 6 months ago, or maybe a little bit sooner than 6 months ago, but it's actually been out for a while, but there was a recent video that went viral of this. I'm gonna apply it again and just show you. Oh my God, I've just realized though, this is not my shade because I do not have any tan on at the moment, but we'll make it work. I'm taking this Fenty Beauty foundation brush and I'm just gonna do what they did in the videos, which is literally swiping it on like this and it looking like glass skin. Mine definitely did not have the same satisfying effect. Let me try on the other side with a different brush. Let's try the Rare Beauty brush because this one's a little bit more dense. See if we can get that like... No, I need a bigger brush, don't I? Either way, what I will say is that it's a very thin foundation. Like it really feels like you're not putting much on your skin at all. It is a very natural looking foundation, which is great. And like it does seamlessly kind of blend in with your skin. Oh my God, I'm so scared to get my foundation brush in my lipstick because I don't want to like get spicy gloss all over the rest of my face. The foundation is called the Weightless Perfecting Foundation. It really is weightless. Like it really feels like you've got not much on your skin at all. But since I first filmed with this foundation, I have not really reached for this since, only because it's quite oily. It definitely feels like a kind of oil-based foundation, and although it does feel very lightweight, if you do have very oily skin, I don't think that this will be the foundation for you. This is why I need to do my makeup using a up-close mirror, because the way that, oh my God, that is actually my skin is literally peeling off. Am I gonna have to start again? Clearly, I did not exfoliate enough today. And that, my friends, is why skincare is so important when it comes to your makeup base. It's mostly like around my jaw, where I'm just gonna wipe this off and start again. Bear with me. And don't get me wrong, I love using Tretinoin because it makes my skin a lot better than it would be without it. But you definitely need to exfoliate every day. Moisturize. Let's try that again and just add a little bit more. That gloss is definitely still burning. And you know what it is with plumping lip glosses? I feel like it kind of makes you pout your lips more, which makes them look more full. Because just with this on, like I can't tell if it's the effect of the plumping or whether it's just making me want to pout my lips more. But it really does feel like it's doing something / has done something. It's still tingling and it's been on for maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes? I might actually wipe it off at this stage and see if my lips look naturally any fuller. Okay, so these are my lips afterwards. You know what, to me, they do look fuller and they do feel a little bit fuller, and they've definitely got more red, I guess, from the irritation. But you'll have to let me know what you think. Obviously, it's probably gonna go down by the end of this video. Like, plumping glosses do not last forever, unless I guess you can keep applying it. If you don't like anything that's super tingly, then you probably will not enjoy the feeling of that. But if you like an intense plumping gloss, like the Too Faced lip injection kind of things, then you will probably quite enjoy that. So in terms of the foundation, I do think it looks lovely. Like it definitely looks quite skin-like and fresh looking and just like you have good skin. However, like I say, I would not necessarily recommend it if you've got very oily skin because it's probably not gonna last that well. Why do I feel like I can still, like my lips are actually still tingling even after I wipe that off, and I can kind of like taste the spiciness in my nose. Does that make any sense, or is that just weird? Let's just add a bit of bronze to my neck. The next viral product is another one that a lot of you requested on Instagram when I asked for ideas for products that you would like me to test. This is the Fenty Beauty We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer, and from what I've heard about this, it's supposed to be like a skincare kind of concealer. It says, smoothing and blurring for a second skin finish, glide on to conceal, and I would read the rest, but the security tag is still on this. I am surprised I didn't set the beepers off. Promise I didn't steal it. It was £25, which is quite a lot for a concealer, but I guess like sort of on par with Too Faced. Although So you get 9ml of product in here, which compared to a regular concealer, let me just have a little look. 6.3ml in the Maybelline concealer. In the Too Faced concealer, I think it's 15ml if I remember. Yeah, 15ml in one of these. So kind of like a mid-range in terms of the amount of products that you get. I do quite like the packaging. It looks very cute. And I'm hoping that I've picked the right shade. I went for 120N, which actually looking at this now, oh, actually no, I think that's going to be pretty good. So I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes. It's got a really funky looking doe foot. Like, I've never seen that shape before, but it's kind of cool. Let's try it on blemishes and my under eyes. As always with Fenty, they had a really good shade range for this, so... Oh my gosh, actually, that's so much better coverage than I thought. It feels very thin, like it felt very thin when I first put it on, but that's actually given me a lot of coverage. Definitely got more coverage than I thought it would because yeah, it does feel so thin, and because it's like a skincare-y kind of concealer, I thought that maybe it would have slightly less coverage. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage concealer, but it's definitely got enough coverage for me. It does seem to be picking up on dry patches a little bit, my under eyes and also like between my eyebrows. Again, like I said, because I've been using my tretinoin and I kind of use it every other day, and clearly today I didn't exfoliate enough. It does seem to be picking up on those dry patches a little bit, and I wouldn't say that it's full coverage. I think you can still see like the darkness under my eyes poking through a little bit. It does look very natural though. It blended really nicely and looks like quite skin-like. It doesn't look cakey or anything, which is nice. So far, I think I quite like it, but it's not like blown my mind straight away. Just adding a bit of cream bronzer. By the way, if you were wondering about any of my makeup brushes, I did just post a video speaking all about the makeup brushes that I use and what I use for like each part of my face and all of my favorite ones. So if you want to check that out, it is up now. The next product on my list is the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. I have been dying to try these since they came out. I did get sent these in a PR package from e.l.f., but I'm going to try the shade Pinky Promise, not only because Pinky is spelt the way that my dog is spelt. I have a dog called Pinky and I just love that. It looks quite similar to the Rare Beauty Happy shade. Actually, it's probably a little bit brighter, but these look really nice from what I've seen so far, and they're very affordable. I think they're £8 each. And if these are as pigmented as the Rare Beauty ones and you just need a tiny dot, oh, look at the little applicator. It's like a tiny little domed doe foot. That's actually so cute. Oh, that actually came out quite a lot. Let's do a little dot on each cheek and see how we go with that. And I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for my foundation. Oh dear, oh dear, oh god, oh no. Okay, that's definitely brighter than Rare Beauty Happy, and that is definitely very pigmented. Oh my god, okay. That was a bit much. I was not quite expecting it to come out that bright or that pigmented. Oh my god. That is definitely more pigmented than I was expecting. And wow, I'm actually very impressed with the pigment, because for that reason, you do not need much at all. Look how much that is spread out and look how pigmented that is. That shade is very pretty, but is that a bit much? Yeah, yes. Yes, it is. And I love my blush. Somebody tagged me in a TikTok the other day of this girl applying like 10 layers of blush and it still wasn't enough. And I was like, yeah, fair, that is me. It's a lovely color. I really like it. And it seems to have blended nicely without removing my makeup underneath. But I like that. I'm really happy. I think now that I've gone over it with my beauty blender, it's kind of just meshed with the rest of my makeup. I'm just going to finish my base with the products that I don't have to test that are like new viral things, and I'll be right back. So far, this is what the foundation is looking like. I have powdered my whole face and I've not actually added any further blush or highlight. I added a little bit of bronzer, but I'm going to leave those blank so that we can see like how the oils come through and if it gets shinier throughout the day. The final thing I've got to test on my lips is actually a gloss. I've seen a couple of people, mostly on Instagram, doing videos on these. These are the Glisten Cosmetics Chroma Gloss. And if you watch my 2023 favorites video, they're Chroma paints and they're Chroma liners. Those are some of my favorites, but they now do them in gloss form, which I don't know how I feel about that, because the shades are pretty out there. But I saw Isabel Kate post a video of these and it looked stunning on her. And I think I'm going to use the same shade that she did, which is called Aurora. So they are a multi-chrome lip gloss, which means that it's got like multiple different colors in here. So I don't know even if this is going to come across on camera. Let's try doing a little swatch of it. Oh my god, they are so sparkly. And in some light, it looks kind of blue, and other lights it looks pink, and then there's also like a hint of purple in there as well. Like, what? Have you ever seen a gloss that is this color? That is so interesting. Wait, but there's another shade as well. I feel like this maybe will make my teeth look whiter. There's also the shade called Atlas, which, holy shit. I would probably only use this for Halloween if I was doing some kind of like poison ivy look or something, but this one is stunning. Oh my god, it's this shade here. You see how it's green, and then in other lights It's like purple. That is crazy. If you're into your super creative makeup, I've never seen anything like that in terms of a lip gloss. I really hope that the color shift is gonna pick up on camera. I forgot to say, they did send these over to me. The third shade that I've got is called Luna. Oh my god. This one seems to be a more golden-y pink color. That one there. I don't even know how to describe that shade. I think I am going to stick to Aurora because that is the one that I really wanted to test. So I'm going to start off with a bit of lip liner. This is the Mina lip liner that I keep using all the time because it's just sat on my desk. It's the 503 lip liner. And I've kind of filled my lips in a little bit with that. And then over the top, I'm going to take this gloss. Oh my god. It's incredibly cool in terms of the colour shift, but it's not a very flattering shade on me, if I do say so myself. I'm so conflicted because the colours are so cool. Like the way that they shift and change in the light is so cool, but this colour on my lips is not for me. It is so sparkly though, like the way that this sparkles. It doesn't feel particularly glossy. Like it more just feels like a creamy lipstick. Like it's not giving that much shine, it's giving more glitter. Oh god, even wiping it off, it's like rubbing it into my lip. That didn't work, did it? It's not come off. I'm gonna try the shade Luna, but the way that I'm actually gonna try this is let me just take some onto the back of my hand instead of directly onto my lips, just in case I decide not to keep it. Oh my god. These are kind of crazy. Like this, again, it's not giving what I want it to give. Not really my kind of colour that I'd wear on a daily basis. I do wonder if I put on less of this, if it would be like less crazy looking. I've never seen a gloss like these, and I'm just gonna actually try and go over this and fill in my lips again. But this time I'm actually just gonna apply like a little bit from the back of my hand, just in the centre. Just to give like a hint of a sparkle, which that definitely helps make it look a little bit more wearable, but obviously that way you're not actually getting like the glossy kind of texture. It's kind of just patting on like a little bit of glitter onto your eyeshadow. Onto your eyeshadow? Onto your lips? I don't know, myself personally, I would not be using these on a daily basis. They are not a bit of me, but maybe I will wear them on Halloween. The colours of them are sick, like the actual glitters are really cool and they look incredible. The final two items are not even makeup related, but they are things that I've been sucked into on TikTok. The first one, this is so random, but this video came up on my For You page and it sucked me right in. It's got 12 million views. It's from a shopping channel and this was an advert for something called the Wizzy Whisk. If you watch the man doing the demonstration, which I will put on the screen, I was mind blown. I was like, oh my god, I need one of those in my life to do my hot chocolates. But this little bad boy, you just like push the handle. Like as you push the handle down, it spins really, really fast. And I was just mind blown by the ad, so I asked for one for Christmas. I think they're £10. Here's me giving it a little demo.
For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the instant sort of hot chocolate stuff and do half hot water and then top it off with some milk. Then in this jug, I'm going to do exactly what he did, just do like the tiniest bit of milk. Take my Wizzy Whisk and just... This looks a bit inappropriate, doesn't it? Oh my god! Jeez, that really does work. How long do I do this for? Whoa! Look at that! So now, I'm just gonna start spooning it in like he did. Pouring it would probably be easier. No! I need another hand, one sec. Okay, actually the milk, like the bubbly milk is popping a lot quicker than I thought it would. Oh yes, so like see, part of that had already gone back to liquid. And then now do I give it a stir? Or is that not the right thing to do? Am I supposed to just leave it on top? I did not do a very good job of that, did I? Can you see how quickly the bubbles are popping? Okay, now the rest of that has gone back to being milk, so let's just pour the rest of that in. I am gonna clean up that patch, don't you worry.
I mean, it tastes the same, but it's just a nicer texture. I'm happy with that.
Okay, this has actually been sat there for a few minutes and it's still got the foam, like a light layer of foam on the top. So you know what? That is not bad. We have a tiny little bit of single cream left in the pot from yesterday. So I'm just gonna see if I can do anything to this. And we've got maybe like 50 ml of cream in there. So let's see if this can do cream as well. Actually, is it doing anything? I've been going for a solid like 2 minutes now. And it's thickened it a little bit, but not really by much at all. And after all of that, my hot chocolate is still bubbly, so I'm happy with that, even just to put some slightly frothy milk in my hot chocolate.
I actually definitely will continue to use this. I quite enjoyed the texture. Like, it's not necessary, but I quite enjoy the texture of having like foamy milk on my hot chocolate. I really hope that they make a mini version. Could you imagine this, but like a lot smaller, so you could actually use it to mix up your hot chocolate? Because if you put this in a mug of hot chocolate, it would literally be flying all over your kitchen. Is it worth the £10 though? yeah, I think for sure I would definitely use this, and also I'm interested to use it for eggs and stuff because I feel like that'll work really well, so I'm pretty happy. And then the final thing, oh my god, if I get one more person on my For You page advertising the Mousse Lover bodysuits, I will scream. So I had to buy one, didn't I? I had to see what all the hype was about. These are quite expensive. I did get it on a special offer. I think it was $26.99, which is slightly cheaper than it should be. And I very nearly bought this in 2 colours, but I was like, no, I'm not going to be spending like over 50 quid on bodysuits just for them to not be any good. So I got one first. I don't know if it's Mousse Lover or Mousse Lover. Either way, it's kind of a weird name. There seem to be so many fakes of these on TikTok that are really, really cheap. But this one was from the actual TikTok brand Mousse Lover on their page. It says that full price they're supposed to be £43, but they always seem to be on special offer for like $25.99, $27.99. Yeah, like I said, I bought this through one of their lives. I have a little tiny bone to pick because I did ask in the TikTok live. I was like, do you sell the bodysuit in white? Because I was looking for a white bodysuit, but the lady in the live said that it was white. She was like, yeah, we do white in this one, this one, and this one. So I was like, okay, great, I will order it. And it's come, and it's not white, it's more of like a creamy color. I'm assuming maybe she thought I was asking if they had the more whiter shade in the long sleeve. I feel like when I'm not fake tanned, this particular kind of shade isn't the most flattering on me, but I'll give it a try. These are supposed to be very flattering and kind of hold you in and give you support and be double lined, not see-through, all of the good stuff that you would want in a bodysuit. So let's try it on. I went for size small. I ordered this on a TikTok live, and the next day it arrived. And this was like in the lead up to Christmas as well. I was very impressed with how quickly this arrived. Like, they are working overtime in that Mousse Lover factory. But this is what it looks like. Mine is actually a little bit creased and wrinkled because I did get it out of the packet. But obviously those creases will come out, I'm assuming, when I put this on, because it's very, very stretchy. And it does feel like really nice quality. It feels really soft on the inside, but it's like this very thick ribbed kind of material. And it has the poppers at the bottom. Let's put it on. Oh no. Okay, I'd actually forgotten that I'd bronzed up my neck and obviously not the rest of my body. I just put this on with my usual sports bras that I wear every day, like a Reebok triangle lightly padded sports bra. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you wear it with that because you can actually see like the lines underneath it and like the outline. However, it's not see-through. I'm wearing a grey bra and I don't think you can see through it, which is a good start. This is what the bag looks like. I wish that I could have shown you the slight struggle that I had to get this on, but it definitely would not have been approved for YouTube because it's a bit indecent exposure. But trying to get this on was actually a bit of a struggle to get it on over my head. I probably should have stepped into it. And also the bottom clasps of this are like hooks like you would have on a bra rather than poppers. And it's actually very comfortable. There seems to be more material at the bottom of this than any other bodysuit that I've tried. Like, it's not like giving me a permanent wedgie, you know. I don't know how I feel about this colour. It really does feel like it's like sucking me in, especially at the sides here. I would not personally wear something like this low-waisted with it. I would wear something high-waisted, like a pair of jeans. Not my trackies, but I'm wearing them today. This is just how I live my daily life in my tracksuit bottoms, but it feels great. Like, it feels tight, but not like restricting tight. Like, it's still stretchy. I love the way that the sleeves feel, and they're like a little bit longer, which I quite like. It's quite warm. Like, it definitely feels like a slightly thicker bodysuit. Because of the like support of this, I could imagine that this mixed with a push-up bra would be sensational because of like the way that it sort of like actually holds everything in. I'm going to try this without my bra on underneath, and if it is too indecent for YouTube, then I will let you know. Let's just say you would need some kind of nipple covers with this. It's not see-through, but you can definitely see the outlines. So if you're not a free the nip kind of gal, then it may be too much for you. But if you wanted to go out like that, live your best life. So overall, I'm actually quite impressed with the quality of that bodysuit. Like, it feels a lot thicker and a lot nicer quality than, like, for example, my Zara bodysuits, and the stitching seems to be a better on that one. It seems to have like a little bit of extra length of material where it clips up, which makes it more comfortable. I do like it. They are more on the pricey side. I would not pay £43 for it, which is like their RRP, which I've never actually seen it be on sale for that price. I would pay £25 for it though. I would get another black one. I think it's nice. Right, everyone, that is me done. I hope this video was enjoyable. I hope it was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please give this a thumbs up. That would really help me out. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free. I post videos like this quite often. Let me know down below if there's any other viral products that you would like me to test and give my honest thoughts on. And of course, thank you to Wild for sponsoring the first part of this video. If you would like to check out any of their products, you can use my discount code, which is SDL20. I will leave it down below. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!